Good morning, all of you Shakeology challengers. My name is Katie Coffey from Aquafitkate.com, and I wanted to touch base with you guys today a little bit about prepping for our Shakeology week 1. Now, for many of you, you're trying a trial pack before you've decided to get something called a challenge pack. A challenge pack is when you invest in a full month of Shakeology, and it comes with a either your option of a 1 workout program, or you can upgrade to the all access, all demand Beachbody on Demand, which gives you a year's worth of all of our digital programs. But we need to figure out if we like this whole Shakeology thing, and we need to figure out why it is helping people literally across the world with digestion and health, and even assisting in weight loss. So if you are going to invest into a challenge pack in the future, you need to know that you have 2 options. It comes in a 1 big flavor bag that is about 30 servings. It can fit into a little canister like this. It doesn't come with the canister, but it is 30 days supply of that. This is great if you are using multiple people to have it. You know that you like one particular flavor, you're not a fan of the other flavors. If you're like myself, you personally like to switch it up a little bit. So I like to do the combos. The combos comes in 24 single packets, and in the packets it's really being able to have the convenience of taking it with you. But I like to be able to switch up my flavors every day. So these are my 3 favorites. Personally, like the cafe latte and chocolate the best, and vanilla is great because it's a base that you can use for everything. But when you are making a shake, you have 2 options. You can make a blended version using just a generic blender. I have a Ninja, but at work I actually have a travel one that I got from Kohl's, I think, and it was $7.99 on Black Friday. Woohoo! It's just a little tiny one, not a huge one, and I use it. Works great at work. So you have the option of blending it, or if you're like my husband, who I think is weird, no, just kidding, he just shakes it. So he doesn't like the texture of a blended shake, so he uses one of our Shakeology bottles, though you can certainly use any protein bottle mix that you find at TJ Maxx or Target or whatever. Inside the Shake-O cup, that does come, by the way, with a challenge pack. You'll see that it has this little top, and it has little grates in it that's going to shake things up to be able to really make sure that all the ingredients are smooth and transitioned. So what is the big deal with Shakeology? I have found that sometimes my clients who sign up, they first have tried it before and they didn't like it, and they only gave it a 1-day shot because they realized that in hindsight they didn't really get the type of texture that they like, or they didn't really love the flavor because of the texture, or because they didn't add something that will really make the ingredients great. So I'm going to talk to you real quick today about some options that you can do. And one of the great things about your first week is to really try different things. Now, before I even start with that, I do want to give a huge red flag, if you want to call it, on what is to expect week 1. Shakeology is loaded with nutrients. If you go to Shakeology.com and you click on to the flavors, you can click right onto the ingredients. They blow up the huge ingredients list because they're not hiding anything, because it's all real food. The only downfall, if you want to call it downfall, is that in the ingredients you have loads of fiber, loads of real ingredients. You also have pre and probiotics. So what does that mean? It is going to clean your gut and system out. That is a good thing. But people naturally think that that's a bad thing, that they're either going to get sick on Shakeology or that their body is changing because of it. No, no, no. That is your body cleansing itself from all of the junk that's in your system. All of the stuff that is a hard time and it sticks to your colon or sticks to your intestines. And what Shakeology is going to do with its natural ingredients is clean it out. My recommendation, day 1, only do a half serving. Day 2, a second half. Day 3, maybe a 3/4 serving. And by day 4, your stomach will start to understand what's happening with all this excess fiber, what's going to be happening in there. And then you don't feel like you are going to have to, cleanse your system out as much. It is normal. Your body is not having an allergic reaction. It is basically cleaning itself out. So if you have more questions, hit up your coach. and we can talk with you about that. But okay, let's talk about all the things that you can add to Shakeology that is fun. Most people, if all you want to do is water and Shako, like I said, take here, shake, 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 drink. That's all my husband does, and he loves it that way. Some people find that that's too boring and they want to add some flavors. The other thing to keep in mind is a bag of Shakeology, a single serving, is only about 150 calories. So some people find that that's not enough to start their day or to finish up the afternoon or what you're going to do. So people like to add onto it. So I want you to think about the different type of add-ons you're going to add into it. Don't be throwing cookies and marshmallows and fluff, all of that in. You want to look at your ingredients. But I've got a couple of things I'm going to show you of popular add-ons that you can add to your shake that might bring a lot of variety to drinking Shakeology. I'll put this in the caveat that in our group, or if you join me in a challenge group, we have tons of recipes to choose from, things that we really love. And then we also have the calendars that Shakeology sponsors that gives you 30 different recipes to use per flavor. So click on to the file section into our challenge, or if you're not in our challenge group already, make sure you join us and you can just check out all of those things that we have. But let's dive in real quick to be able to see the different types of foods that I like to use or that you might have at your house that you can add variety to your Shakeology. So I'm going to switch this real my lovely kitchen. All right, some things that you can add to your Shakeology. Now this looks disgusting. It's not. These are bananas. I freeze my bananas specifically because if you like a thick shake, throwing in a half of banana that's frozen adds so much flavor and variety. You can use any type of peanut butter. Now the only reason I have the Skippy Extra Crunch is because my uncle buys it. There is actually a lot of sugar in that. So I do recommend that you double check which peanut butter is best for you. Fun ingredients like cinnamon or ginger. These are great to be able to use to make gingerbread Shakos or things like that. I know some people who really like to add coconut oil to their day, so it's a tablespoon of coconut to your shakes, never a bad idea. Any type of butters are fine, any of the nut butters. Again, be careful. I do like the vanilla almond butter, but this does have a little sugar in it, so if you're looking to be sugar-free, don't use this one. Now, I put in Beachbody Energize. If you are a fitness instructor, if I am about to teach a big class and I need some kick, I will do a scoop of the Performance Line Energize in with my vanilla. It kind of takes like a lemon creamsicle. That gives me lots of energy as well as fueling me for the rest of the day. I got these lovely little coffee beans from a wedding that I was at. Sometimes you can grind those right on up if you like a Java chip flavor, so that's fun. When I'm feeling sick or if I feel like something's about to happen, I will throw an emergency right into one of my vanillas, so that's also an option. But these aren't 100% the best ingredients, but it does help you conquer a cold, and I like to put that in my vanilla option. Any type of oils that are digestive, speak with one of your oil distributors, but you can also get them online. I love the peppermint oil one. One of my friends is a Young Living distributor, and she sent me this. I do about a half a drop. This stuff is powerful, but really good. This is great in both chocolate and cafe latte. You'll see that this is the Beachbody Performance and Recover. If I have killed a workout and I want to make sure that I'm getting a post-recovery, I'll put a scoop of that in with the vanilla on top of it to really help my muscles. Chia seeds, you don't need to add additional nutrients because Shakeology is filled, but some people really like to add on different things that their doctor has asked for their diet, so you can absolutely put some of that in here. Again, vanilla extract or oils, any of the oils or extracts. My girl, one of my girlfriends, Sarah, she's in this group. She absolutely loves the caramel extract. She said those are amazing. You can mix it with things like coconut water, or you can do almond milks or any of the other milks besides dairy. I would recommend staying a little bit away from dairy, only because sometimes you can have issues with digestion, but that's up to you. Now, if you want to be bad and you want to make a birthday cake, you can throw a little sprinkles in. These are not healthy for you, but they are a little fun, especially if you're doing it for the kids. Shakeology does come with a number of different boosts. Someone in my family has diverticulitis, and so that family member uses the Digestive Health Boost, and they do a scoop of that every day. And since they've been using that, they haven't had any flare-ups or any trips to the hospital. Frozen berries are always fun. Sometimes if you are looking for a kick of really wanting a frosty in the evening and you haven't had your Shakeology yet, and you're really hankering for something, throw a scoop of this in. Make sure you blend it really well, and it adds a lot of flavor and variety. Let's go back to here. So, like I said, there's a lot of different options that you can add to make this first week of Shakeology something that you want. What I just make sure that you recommend is that you don't just do one day and be like, nope, I'm done, and then return everything that you need. Now, you can absolutely return it, but I want you to play around with it. They give you a 30-day money-back guarantee for a reason. It's because they want you to understand if you like it. I have had, like I said, I've had clients who first 2 or 3 days were not fans of it because they couldn't figure out what they liked. Then they realized they liked more of a creamy texture. They liked a chunkier texture. They liked it really, really thick, or whatever it was what they needed. Played around with it just a little bit, and now they love it. So figure out what you like. Now, personally, I tend to go to the medium-sized blender in your Nutri-Ninja. Sometimes if this one's dirty, I'll go with the bigger one. This becomes more like less creamy and more of a liquid shake. This will be a little bit thicker if I'm going for a frosty or an ice cream, and we'll throw some recipes in there to how to make your own ice cream. You can go for the smaller one. One thing that I do strongly recommend, and a lot of people with different blenders will find that they don't blend long enough. Give it at least 30 seconds, and Shakeology actually admits that you want to stick for about 1 minute. So just play around with your ingredients. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're in our challenge group, tag one of your coaches below. Like I said, check into the file section where you can see all of the different options of ingredients. We are also going to be posting our personal favorites that are not on those calendars. And let's find out how our first week of Shakeology is going to go. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.